It's 2:30, so I'm going to call this to order. Where do we start? Roll call.
Brandon Holmes.
Mark Michaud.
David Hooton.
Michael Taylor for Commissioner Mon.
Jerry Stone for Butch Freeman.
Donna Jackson.
Hannah Dix.
Okay, notice that this meeting was properly posted Thursday, April 21st, 2022. Michael, would you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For purposes of this agenda, action means any of the following: amending, approving as amended, deferring, denying, giving instructions to staff, making a recommendation to another public body, receiving documents or presentations, referring to committees, reconsidering, reopening, returning, or striking the item. We have approval of the minutes, discussion and possible action regarding the minutes for the regular meeting dated Monday, March 28th, 2022. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? It passes. Consent agenda. Items on consent agenda are routine in nature and approved with a single vote. However, any item in the consent agenda is subject to individual consideration at the request of a member of the body.
Motion to approve the consent.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? It passes. Departmental items. Discussion and possible action regarding the monthly updated Okie forfeiture account. Danny?
Good afternoon. We had forfeitures that totaled $108,359 during the month of March. Left us with a balance of $1.3 million. Projecting out the rest of the year, we anticipate we'll have about $1.1 million in this fund. The average forfeitures to date are $105,000. Last year we averaged about $118,000. So,
Do we have any questions or discussion? I'll motion to receive the report.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? It passes. Item 8, discussion and possible action regarding the quarterly statement of the defined benefit retirement plan quarterly report for the quarter ending March 31st, 2022.
this is our quarterly report. Nothing to add unless you had any questions about it.
Any discussion? I'll motion to receive the report.
Second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? It passes. Discussion and possible action regarding defined contribution retirement and health benefits. John?
Do you want me to address each one? This one, Elsa Carry-On, she worked for the jail for 21 years and she qualifies for retirement.
Yeah, I'll motion to approve her.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? It passes.
Item number 10 is for Tamara Richmond from the jail. She worked for 24 years. She qualifies.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes.
Number 11 is for retirement for Tyler Gammon. That name might sound familiar.
Oh my gosh.
He's worked for 31 years. He qualifies for retirement.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes.
Number 12 is for Michael Freeman of the Assessor's Office. He's worked here for 19 years.
I'll motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes.
And the last one is Richard Hull with the Public Defender's Office. He qualifies for retirement.
I'll motion.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes. Item 14. Hold on a second. Okay. Discussion and possible action to approve the 2022 Retirement Board election memo and application.
Correct. This is, it's that time again, believe it or not. Brandon Holmes is up for re-election and Mark Michaud's seat is as well. So what we did is just copy the standard notice to employees and retirees. The following period will be Wednesday, May 4th, Thursday, May 5th, and Friday, May 6th. The withdrawal period is Monday, May 9th, and the election, if there is one, will be held Monday, May 16th, Tuesday, May 17th, and Wednesday, May 18th.
I'll motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes. Discussion and possible action regarding an update from BOK.
Sure, we put this conversion document on the agenda. Just wanted to keep you informed of what's going on with the conversion and have them give an update to the board.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Yes, thank you for having us. And so we have been working with InvestTrust. We've been having regular calls with John as well. And so we have weekly calls with them, with InvestTrust, with John. And so we're moving this forward at a very rapid pace. We do have a finalized timeline here. And so the plan itself is going to go into its freeze period June 1st at 3 p.m. And so in talking to Mark Williams and Steph over at InvestTrust, this will allow them to process the June 1st contributions and then any last minute loan requests. And so we've thought from a timing standpoint, that made a lot of sense. And so participants will be able to request distributions, loans, anything through June 1st at 3 o'clock. And then InvestTrust needs about 2 weeks on their side to finalize their records and to make sure everything is in line. And so the transfer date of the assets will start June 13th. And we been working with Matrix, who is a trading platform. Both InvestTrust and BOK Financial use Matrix. And so there's a process at Matrix where we can do an in-kind transfer, and it should take 1 to 2 days. And so it's essentially like a wire because they're just changing at Matrix. With that, we did put on the conversion notice that the blackout period is scheduled to end the week of July 1st. The reason is we want to make sure that we allow enough time in case there's any issues with any of the funds coming over. And so we just have to make sure we give ourselves enough time. And we've got a participant notice that we put together that we're working on finalizing that will outline all this for participants. And then our goal internally is to have this out of blackout by 6/24. And so actually, a little over a week and a half on our side. And so that's kind of where we're at with the conversion. During the conversion, one thing we are going to have to do is the Vanguard 2015 fund is sunsetting, which means it's reached the end of its glide path. And so that will actually be merging into the Vanguard Retirement Income Fund. And so we will do that during the blackout period, so there's no disruption to anybody who's invested in that. And we've put that into the blackout notice as well.
Okay. Just for everyone in the room, when we do the transfer, does the market, what the market is at, that doesn't affect anything, does it?
No, it will not, because the funds will actually never be liquidated. They will just actually change the registration at our trading platform, and they have an internal process that they will utilize. And so we expect a pretty expedient asset transfer. We've already had a call with InvestTrust and Matrix and then our internal mutual fund trading desk. And so they're very familiar with the process. And so very confident we get the assets over quicker than 7 to 10 days, which was the initial thought when it was just a straight in kind. And so that should expedite it. And then again, our goal is to have the plan live by 6/24, but we do have to allow that extra week just in case there's any issues with any of the funds coming over, because we have to have all the assets here before we start balancing. And then we've also been working with InvestTrust and TD Ameritrade. And so we will be ACATing those assets over in kind as well. And so that will happen around the 6/13 mark.
Does anyone have any questions, comments? Thank you very much, gentlemen. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Do we have any citizens that wish to participate? Seeing none. Board comment? Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Motion to receive.
I'll second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Thank you for catching that. Now, citizens' participation. I'm seeing none. Board comments?
No comment. No comment.
Okay. New business. Is there any new business? Seeing none. I motion to adjourn.
Second.
We're adjourned.